Before the prayer they stood unseen. Beside the fire, three quiet shapes of ancient wire. No thunder spoke, no omen cried, yet destiny was set that night. With thread of bone and thread of breath, they bound the span of life and death.
They do not judge nor give command.
They watch, they weigh, they softly spin, where every end begins within.
One gives the thread, both bright and frail. One marks the knots of joy and wail.
The last one cuts not out of spite, but when the weave has reached its height.
Weaving slow, every life you already know. Step by step through loss and gain, bound by joy and bound by pain. No crown escapes, no beggar bends. All threads must meet where weaving ends. Fate is not a curse or chain,
but pattern born of loss and gain. Bread and salt upon the board, honey poured, no spoken word. For fate was fed, not begged or swore. At every birth, at every morn, the house stood still, the night held tight, as Rodzanice sealed the right. What they granted, none could steal. What they denied would never heal.
yet choice still walk the woven line. A trembling hand, a step in time.
For fate is fate, not written law. The loom, not every move we saw.
The thread allows, the hands must try to rise, to fall, to live, to die.
Thus will and fate together stand, a woven truth none command.
Rodzanice, weaving slow, every life you already know. Step by step through loss and gain, bound by joy and bound by pain. No crown escapes, no beggar bends. All threads must meet where weaving ends. Fate is not a curse or chain,
But pattern born of loss and gain. Even gods must walk the thread, from birth to fall, from flame to dead. No prayer breaks what they have spun, no blade can cut what's not yet done. They stand where time forgets its name, beyond rewards, beyond the blame. Not cruel nor kind, but deeply true to all that is and must pass through.
Rodzanice.
Quiet and near, in every hope and every fear, we walk the paths your hands have made, in light revealed, in shadow laid. When final breath leaves flesh and bone, the thread returns, not lost but sown. For life is not a broken part, but cloth reborn from ancient art.